So here is a question. Okay, so you are falling behind your performance targets. What do you do? Okay, number one, you allocate more resources, budget, personnel, etc. Maybe you need number two, modify your deadline. Okay, you need more time because you're falling behind. Number three, you downgrade your targets. Okay, and then number four, others do something. Okay, come up with another option, or five, all of the above. Okay, so hopefully by the end of this workshop, you will be able to answer this question. Okay. Okay, so now let's go back to focus. Okay, so here's a system. Okay, a linear system with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sub processes A to F, and each one has an efficiency, okay, rating. So this could be a process or a machine. And you look at the efficiency rating of each machine here. The question is, to improve the performance of the system, where will you focus most of your attention, and where will you avoid putting any attention? Okay. So look at those efficiency numbers and just hold in your mind the answers to those two questions. Where will you focus most of your attention? And where will you avoid putting any attention in terms of improving the performance of the system? Okay. Right? So if your answer is yeah, B, 60%, that's where I will focus most of my attention because it's the most inefficient, okay, machine in the system. Okay, and I will avoid putting any attention to machine D because it's very efficient. Okay, right? However, if you look at the production capacity, so efficiency means how much of the time it's being used. Okay, so 100% means you're using it 100% of the time. 50% you're not you're just using it half of the time. Okay, yun yung efficiency. However, in production capacity, expressed in units per hour, so this is how many units, how many products is produced by each sub-process per hour. Okay, so of course, process A will have 15 units per hour, and the output of process A will be fed into process B, and the capacity of process B is 16 units per hour, and so on and so forth. So looking at this maximum capacity report, what will be the consequence if you just focus primarily on optimizing process B? Remember, in the previous graph, process B was the most inefficient. Okay, now if you focus just on process B and improving its efficiency, what will happen? Okay, what will be the capacity of the system, the overall capacity? The overall capacity of the system will be dictated by process D, because process D can only process up to 10 or produce up to 10 units per hour. It cannot go higher. So on the global performance as a whole, the system is dictated by the capacity of D, right? So the question here is, was it right to choose B to focus on improving process B? Okay, so clearly what we should be looking at will be improving process or addressing process D, because that is the bottleneck of the system. Okay. Okay. So the overall performance of the system is dependent on the bottleneck. Okay. And in general, you can have many bottlenecks, but the one with the lowest capacity will be will be treated as the key bottleneck or the constraint of the system as defined by our theory of constraints. So let's just talk about and differentiate between effectiveness and efficiency. So efficiency is output over input. It's doing the thing right, okay? So if you have a machine, for example, a 3D printer or a CNC machine, if you use it 100% up to 100% utilization or 100% efficiency, that's doing the thing right. It's doing what it should be doing for as much as it can run, right? Until it maybe bugs down and you need to replace it. That's efficiency. However, effectiveness are the actions that bring the system much closer to the ultimate goal. And what we would like to highlight here is that if you look at the system as a whole, the goal is to produce as much products, meaning to maximize the capacity of the system with what you already have, the machines and the processes that you already have. So this is doing the thing, doing the right thing. Okay, so efficiency is doing the thing right. Effectiveness is doing the right thing. Okay. Okay. So